What you think you're doing?
Huh?
I swear you never gonna learn how to play this game unless you pay attention. What's on your mind, boy?
Oh, dang. I didn't even see that.
It's too late to be danging about it now. It's your play. What you waiting on?
Nothing.
Then play, Dad Nabbit. What's got your mind in a tizzy? Thank you. Thanks for that. 2 more cards and I'm out.
You're not getting out on me, Uncle James. Not this time. Uncle James, why do black folk always fight with each other?
Who you been fighting, boy?
It wasn't me. It was some girls at school, but I broke it up.
And what it got to do with you?
Nothing really. It was just the chili trio were picking on this cute girl named Alicia because she was light-skinned and pretty, and they're dark and ugly.
Dark and ugly? Boy, watch your mouth.
Oh, they are, Uncle James. But, well, not Sherry. She's kind of light-skinned herself, but Classy and Dink, they're bugaboos. And it just wasn't right.
Let me guess. You sweet on this girl Alicia, aren't you?
Yep, Uncle James, you should see her. She almost looks white.
Almost looks white. That's why you like her? Because she looks like a white girl?
No, sir, Uncle James. It's just she's nice and pretty.
Well, there's nothing prettier than ebony, boy. And don't forget that. Besides, there used to be a time when just looking at a white girl gets you strung up. You know that, don't you?
Yes, sir, but that ain't today.
Lucky you, huh? Well, besides all that, skin tone has been the cause of a whole lot of fights. It ain't by mistake either. Let me ask you something. You ever hear about Willie Lynch?
Willie Lynch? No, sir. Who is he?
Back in slavery, Willie Lynch came up with this plan to keep all the enslaved Africans fighting amongst themselves so they would never rise up against him or the others that was keeping them enslaved.
But that's dumb.
No, Ryan. It's pretty damn smart. You see, it's all about divide and conquer. What he did was he went around and he told all the plantation owners to treat all the light-skinned slaves and all the house Negroes better than the darker ones. Get them better food, get them better clothes, and that would create sort of this sense of loyalty, right? All the while it would instill in all of the darker slaves out in the field this resentment. He said if it was done right, it would have this self-sustaining, long-lasting effect that would last for hundreds, if not thousands of years. That resentment between all of these enslaved Africans of all different shades, it still holds true today, just like it was supposed to.
Uncle James, why do you keep saying enslaved Africans?
What's wrong with saying enslaved Africans?
Nothing. It's just at school we call them slaves.
And you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
So basically what you're telling me is Africans were slaves just going by another name, right?
No, sir, I'm not saying that.
Ryan, that is what you're saying. You just don't know it. Let me ask you this question. Where do you go if you need to find a police officer?
To a police station?
Okay, and a fireman?
To a fire station.
Okay, a banker?
Bank?
Englishman?
England?
An Italian?
Italy?
Spaniard?
Spain?
Slave?
Africa?
Boy, Jesus, oh my God. Tell me, what does the root word slave have to do with Africa?
Nothing really, but that's where they come from, Uncle James. Africa.
But what, the word slave has nothing to do with Africa. You would have to go to Slovenia, Slave Island, Slavesylvania, Slaves Land, or something like that to find a damn slave, boy.
But isn't that where they come from?
No,
Africa?
no, Ryan. Calling Africans slaves as if that's what they were would give the white man all of the reason to go over there and enslave them. You dig it?
Yeah, Uncle James, I can dig it.
All right, there's a difference between the root word slave and enslaved Africans. You understand? Slave is an assumed identity, okay? While enslaved basically denotes a forced system of bondage perpetrated on a great and powerful race of people. Our ancestors were free and proud. They were captured and forced into slavery. They were never slaves, you knucklehead. They were enslaved. You get that?
Yes, sir.
And don't you ever forget that. Now play, daggit. We don't have all day. Thank you. Jen.